What if I told you there's a powerful secret to being stronger, faster, and just better at everything you do? Well, there is, and it's all about the fuel you put in your body. So let's get into it.
Let me ask you something. You ever have one of those days where you just feel totally drained, like your battery's at zero, even when you haven't really done all that much? It's a really common feeling, and it's your body's way of telling you something's up.
If that sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. I want you to meet Amina. She's a super smart 12-year-old, loves school, loves soccer, and not that long ago, she felt that exact same way. Her story is going to show us exactly what was going on.
So let's dive into Amina's problem. We're calling it her mystery fatigue because it was holding her back from everything she loved to do.
Wow. I mean, this quote just says it all, doesn't it? Imagine that for a second. Her friends are all running around on the soccer field, full of energy, and Amina feels like she's literally dragging a bag of cement behind her. That heavy, slow feeling, that was her body screaming for help.
So what was the problem? Let's look at what she was eating. A lot of the time, it was a big plate of jollof rice, or maybe just some bread and tea. Now, don't get me wrong, those things are delicious, but they're mostly just one kind of fuel. They give you this quick burst of energy that feels great for a minute, but then it just fizzles out. It has no staying power.
And this is where everything starts to change. One day at the market, Amina's mom saw just how tired her daughter was, and she decided it was time to share the secret that would solve this whole mystery. The secret of nutrition.
So what in the world is nutrition? It sounds like a big, complicated science word, but it's actually super simple. It's just the process of eating the right kinds of food, the right mix, to keep your body strong, healthy, and growing. It's not about how much you eat, it's about what you eat.
Here's a brilliant way to think about it. Your body is like a high-performance car. You wouldn't put just any old fuel in a race car, would you? Of course not. You'd give it the best stuff to make it run its fastest. Well, your body is exactly the same. It needs the right mix of fuel to perform at its best, whether you're trying to score a goal or just focus in class.
Okay, so let's break down why this matters so much. Number one, energy. Good nutrition gives you that long-lasting energy so you can actually focus in class and still have enough left to play soccer without feeling like you're dragging cement. Two, health. It's like building a shield inside your body to fight off sicknesses like a cold or a fever. And three, growth. This is so important. It's what literally builds your muscles and tissues and helps you grow up tall and strong. This was the secret Amina was missing. All right, so how do we get this right? The easiest way is to think of the 6 main food groups as 6 tools in your personal toolbox. To build a strong, healthy body, you got to use all of them. Let's check them out.
First up, let's talk about the foods for power and strength. Think of these as the main building materials and the primary fuel for your body's engine. This is the heavy-duty stuff.
Number 1, carbohydrates. These are the main energy givers. We're talking about things like rice, yam, gari, and bread. This is the fuel you burn to run, to think, to do pretty much everything. Now, this is what Amina was eating, but you see, it was only one tool from the whole toolbox.
Next, we've got proteins. These are your body's builders and its repair crew. Every time you run or play, you create tiny tears in your muscles. Protein is what comes in and fixes them, making them stronger. That's why things like beans, eggs, and fish are so important for growing strong. And our third power tool is fats. It's best to think of these as your body's backup energy, its storehouse. They also help keep you warm. But here's the key, and it's a big one. You only need them in small amounts. A little goes a long way. Okay, so we've got our power and strength tools. Now for part 2. These are the foods for protection and function. You need less of them, but man, they are absolutely essential for making sure everything inside your body is running smoothly. Say hello to your body's personal security team, vitamins. These are the protectors. You find them in all those bright, colorful fruits and vegetables, oranges, mangoes, leafy greens like ugu, tomatoes. They keep your immune system tough, your vision sharp, and just generally protect you from getting sick. And finally, we have the helpers. First, you've got minerals. They work side by side with vitamins to do all sorts of important jobs, like building strong bones. And then there's water. It might seem simple, but it is maybe the most important tool of all. It keeps you hydrated, it cools you down, and it's the delivery truck that carries all these other nutrients where they need to go in your body. So drink up.
So, armed with this new secret, Amina started using all 6 tools from her toolbox.
What happened when she changed what was on her plate? Well, this is the best part of the story.
And boom, just look at this. The difference is incredible, right? On the left, you've got her old tired plate, just one food group doing all the work. But on the right, that's her new power plate. You see it. She's got the rice for energy, that's her carbs. She's got grilled fish for strength, that's her protein. And she's got that delicious ugu soup, packed with vitamins and minerals for protection. It's a complete, balanced, winning meal.
And you know what? Amina felt the difference almost immediately. She had her energy back and became the star goal scorer on her team. Her story is amazing, but now, it's your turn to win. Seriously, take a second and actually picture it. Your last big meal. What was on your plate? Can you name the tools you used? Was there a carbohydrate, a protein? Try to identify them.
And now for the most important question of all. What wasn't there? Was your plate missing a protector, like a fruit or a vegetable? Did you forget a builder, like some beans or an egg? Figuring out what's missing is the first step to building your very own power plate.
You know what's really cool? This knowledge isn't just for you. Check this out. Say your friend is always tired and tells you he can't afford meat. You now have the secret. You know he needs a builder, a protein. You can suggest something cheap and powerful, like beans or a hard-boiled egg. See? You can use this to help the people you care about, too.
So let's end with this. A simple challenge. Not a huge change, just one small thing. Based on what you've just learned, what's the one healthy food you'll add to one of your meals tomorrow? Maybe it's an orange. Maybe it's a handful of ground nuts. Think about it and make that one simple choice to start fueling your own success.